Hey, it's Fruit Ninja 152 from Fruit Productions, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Wii Classic Controller Pro. And as you notice, this controller looks a lot like the PlayStation 2 controller. It's a lot similar in many ways. You got the dual thumbsticks right here, D-pad, ABXY, 3 buttons in the middle, and the bumpers and triggers. Now, one thing I've got to say about this controller, well, two things that I don't like, is the annoying sound you hear when you do this with your controller. And it's very, very frustrating to just hear that. Because in some video games, in some parts of the game, you have to move your thumbstick around, and it's rather annoying when you hear that noise. Another thing I have to complain about is these horrible triggers. Bumpers, they're good, but they're very loose in the back, and I don't really like that because it's frustrating. It's not like for the PlayStation 3 controller or the Xbox 360 controller. It's very, just clicks down like a trigger. It's more loose, it's digital. They're digital. But I don't really mind digital. I like analog, where you can adjust the way you want to shoot or use the trigger. Like the Wii U Pro controller has digital, but it's not as loose. They're not frustrating to use, and it's a lot like the PlayStation 2 in this instance. I do like the D-pad. The D-pad is really nice. It's a Nintendo D-pad. Where can you go wrong with that? It's just like the Nintendo Wii controller. It has all your buttons right here. I play Super Smash Bros. Brawl with this. That's the reason I got it. And what's frustrating is when you're playing Xbox, you usually use this button to like punch or something. But you use this button. They're aligned differently, and I'm an Xbox player. I'm an Xbox fan. I have Xbox controllers. And it's the same thing with the PlayStation. You use this button to attack in fighting games, or the bumpers and triggers, but not with this controller. It's very backwards. But at least Nintendo was true to their controls and not copying off of the other two brands that use those button configurations. I like, rather than the classic controller, it's not just this round disc. It's more of handles, and it sits in your hand very nicely. It's not very grippy, but it sits there. I got this for about $10 off of Amazon. It's a good buy. I like it. It's a little bit too big. They could have cut a lot of extra weight around here. It doesn't need to be this big in this portion. But hey, what are you gonna do? The Wii is already going to be almost obsolete soon. But I just thought I'd share my opinions on this controller. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks.